Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Springs, Scratch Start, episode 26. We loaded up the wood off camera and cut down this tree because we need more wood in the mill. And the plan today is to do April type things. What those are, we will talk about in just a second. There we go. Alright, let's see how much that gives us. That was only 3,000. We're going to have to get another tree. One off that side there. I think we'll take one off this side. I want to eventually make enough room for some other production over here. Or maybe another chicken barn. See what can we get that's going to be meaty enough without being over. Well, I have to go with this guy, I guess. So, April-y type things. We might be a little bit of maintenance we can do. I forgot to roll that barley or oats that I put in, so that's unfortunate. I don't think you can roll them, or should roll them after they've sprouted. Pretty sure rolling is all about getting the seeds in deep, or something. I don't know. I don't know what rolling's for, actually. I just know it's something you gotta do. Oh, too heavy. If we cut this guy off. I think we're gonna have to cut both of them. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we're starting to produce a bunch of eggs, which is good. We go look at those eggs and move them out of the trigger or out of the spawn location. Alright, how's that? Well, that's good. We can put this away. And we can go hook up to that trailer and put chicken food in. Well, I want to see, because we filled it last month, and now we've got a bunch of chickens, so I kind of want to see what it's getting down to. Oh, 3,000 a month. Okay, not bad. We don't even have to deal with filling it. But what we do need to do is get these eggs maintained. So, as far as this month goes, we don't have any crops to plant. We don't have any crops to harvest. So it's going to be all about making a little money, maybe. That. We can go hoe that. We have a hoe. So we'll accept that one. And that one. And maybe there's something else big. Yeah, we'll go wrap those bales as well after we move these eggs. But that's basically the episode, I think. I guess I should have actually put those eggs somewhere else. Yeah, we probably need to keep these eggs in a better location. Because I can't get those eggs now. Without doing something seriously wonky. I guess I just need to wait for that pallet to fill up. But these eggs need to be kept somewhere else. Maybe we can keep them over on this side for now. We need like a dedicated egg trailer, maybe. But for now. And it still isn't using the straw, so I don't know what the... Is there a chicken manure output that I could use? I don't know. But we got to get this hoeing started. We definitely want to buy those fields for the aforementioned plan of grass and sheep. We'll buy the grass field first and start collecting grass bales for feed. And then we'll buy the sheep field after we've got established grass field and bales. I think we can do it on just 2. I don't think we need all 3. I think one of the bigger fields on the sides will feed a standard pen of sheep without too much of a problem. So 91 and 77, I'll see you there. Alright, here we are. Time to get going. I'm gonna let a helper do this. So that I can go do bale wrapping work up on 35, which is really just across the ferry, basically. Take the ferry and go do it. Go do it on the ferry. So I gotta get a mower, possibly that Ello, the yellow one, the yellow Ello, umbrella or something. Where is it? Why was that so hard to find? Yeah, this guy right here. It'd be perfect for a small field. Although we'll need a rake too. The thing is, the Samaz and the Pottinger both require a front one, but they also windrow for you. So then you just need the baler, whereas this guy we're going to need a windrower too. But it's a little guy and it's decent. So that is definitely part of the plan. And then we don't want to wrap the bales because we want to feed them to sheep, but we'll get a square baler because I like square balers more so than round balers. Looks like that thing's coming. Cool. Right, so I guess I'll see you up on 35. Alright, here we are, and we are going. All 4 bales. Yeah. All 4 bales. So we're just going to wrap these up real quick and then move the helper on to 91. I really do want you to auto drop that, please. Thank you. And looking at what else we can do. And we'll work till, 3-ish, probably. And then call it a day. Yeah, we definitely need that other tractor, but it's just not in the cards yet. And kind of can't wait to get back around to cotton season and do some more cotton contracts, because there's a lot of money in that. Of course, it'd be even nicer to have our own money coming in, which we do somewhat, but it's just it just takes a while, because there's like a almost 2-year cycle on the canola oil. Right, that contract is done, and if there are no more, well, it doesn't matter. We don't have the room. Select that one. Go back. And we borrow the items and we go do that one. Field 11. I like the idea of this little tractor, but I'm not a fan of low horsepower equipment. I want big tractors, but not so big that they're unwieldy. Field 11 is off in this way. Right. We're getting started on this. That was a little weird. I thought this was a square bale wrapper, but apparently it will wrap round bales too. Or maybe this one's just a round bale wrapper, but I don't know, it's a little weird for what I was expecting. I don't know if this is necessary. I don't know if it's oh, they don't show. This is a Kuhn SW4014. We go look at the baling stuff. It does both kinds. And the go wheel does both kinds too. Okay, and that one. Okay, that guy doesn't. And then of course there's the Colossus versions, which also does both kinds. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to finish this up. Alright, last one. I do believe. And we can get going. I was thinking, what happens if I buy this field now? Would these bales then become mine? Like, what if I buy the field and then turn the contract in? Like, what happens? I don't think I can afford it. But I would love to test that just to see what happens. I believe this field is, yes, way more expensive. But we can turn it in. Quick 8 grand, I think. Whatever that was. And we're not going to do the 330 bale wrapping job on 34 because it's just tiny. Too tiny. We can catch this hoeing contract though. I'm actually going to borrow hoe on that one and just go get that one going kind of separately. The helper already has enough to do. There's no need. There's no need to push it like that. And we're going to drive around this time rather than waiting for the ferry. And I'll see you up there. Alright, here we go on this guy. Yeah, I'm going to do this one myself. And hopefully Field 77 will be done shortly thereafter. Alright, we gotta go get the other guy set on his next job. I'm just gonna send him over there rather than drive it myself. Great job, field work. 91. Go. I think he'll be alright on that, and we're just gonna get back to this. Alright, that's that for that one. And see, that's the one we just finished. We click this one, and maybe we can take this hoe out for a bit more work on 90. Okay, well, we'll take 90, but I think our guy can do 90. And then I can take this bale wrapping. I'll borrow that. Oh, right, I already have 3. I need to turn this O in. Alright. We'll take this bale wrapping one. What? Really? That's what they lent me. Oh, weird. This is gonna be a weird one. Right. Alright, well, I guess that's what it's gonna be like. Sometimes it do be like that. Right, 12, right up next to our old one. Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. I've unfolded it. I don't know whether it has automatic drop. It does. Okay. Do I have to start it? No. Good. Okay, cool. Well, this is a little weird one. I don't believe I've ever used one of these wrappers before. Pretty interesting. It works. If I want it to drop it out of the way. Just drive into it, will it work? You actually have to lower it. Interesting. Okay, well, it's not that many bales, so I'll see you when I'm done. You know, just thinking about this, this would actually be excellent if you were gonna just put them right on a trailer immediately. You could just stick them right onto the trailer. That's actually where this would really shine. Right, that is it. That one's finished. Right. Collect that one. And see while we're waiting, that guy's almost done, but still not going to take that 30. And there's no point in those. I think we can just go take over. No, I can go sell this. Go sell this wood. What's the price of eggs like right now? Eggs. Not good. Right, so we won't be selling the eggs. We are looking better. So, how much are either of these end fields while I'm sitting here next to it? 105, 102. Well, I would think the 105 would be the one we would buy for grass, that one right there. It's currently unplanted. We wouldn't actually need to connect the two. We could have separate grass fields on either side of the sheep. I think if you plant grass and then place the sheep pen, you like almost never need to actually feed them. That's an experience I was having on Frankenmuth. I haven't really tested it fully, but it sounds cool. Alright, a quick 7 grand. and we will manhandle that trailer around and get back, and it's almost done with 91, so I can go get over there, which I will do right now as soon as I do a little wall running first along this cliff wall. Alright, this guy is done. We just got to get up the hill. Wonder if we can take the hill with this thing. Yeah. 90 should just be a breeze. We'll just do it ourselves. No point in... Into that. There we go. Alright, and we're off. Alright, that one's finished. Let's take out another sign. I've lost count on the signs I've knocked down. I was trying to keep track, but man, there's just so many of them. Alright, well, let's have a quick pull off and a pause and go deal with collecting this and that, and looking at our money. We could buy that field, but I think we ought to own the mower first. You know, we could buy the mower right now as well. Look, there's more hoeing way up there on 30. Okay, if we turn around and we go back around, we could hit 57. And around to 30. Sometimes these weeding contracts will take a hoe, but usually not, and the weeder is slow. So I'm just going to skip that, but I am going to turn around and go to field 30 via field 57. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Alright, here we are. That took a bit, but it was not, I did not take the most logical straight route here. I kind of tried to use some cut-throughs that turned out to not be as cut-through-ish as I had hoped. So I'm on it now, and this is going to go super fast. See, we're already one line and we're already 27%. Well, one outer edge anyway. Yeah, just the headlands is almost half the field, or at least almost half the contract. I guess it makes sense. Do these long ones first. Right, so then we're going to kick up to field 30 and work on that one too. Alright, we've just finished up 30, and that basically caps it. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. We've done all the hoeing, and we've done all the easy ones. We just got to get back to the farm and decide whether or not we're going to buy that LO mower. It would be good to own a mower. There's plenty of mowing contracts that we could use use it on, and we'll want it ourselves anyway. So I am leaning towards buying it. And that was your fault, red car, so don't come to me with insurance. Right, as I was saying before I got distracted, we'll need a mower to handle grass when we put it in on that field. I think it's field 8, or anyway, one of those. I don't think it's 8 actually. What field is that? Field 3 or 5-3 was the one that I was 105 for 3, 102 for 5. I think 3 will be the grass field, and 4 will be the sheep field. I always want to turn there, and that's not the turn. So anyway, I'll see you back at the farm. Alright, we're back at the farm. We can drop this hoe off. And shut her down. Throwing peas in here. Peas and carrots. Yep. Walter is growing peas and carrots. Possibly to sell to a frozen bagging plant or something. Let's see, and what do we got here? And so this could be grass, and would do us very good as grass. I could actually put that in and plant it and then rush to save up for the mower later, rather than being kind of stuck with a mower until whenever. If not the LO, Premier side mower. No, this thing actually opens up and pulls behind. 6.3. Now, if I buy that field now, I don't have to worry about what's in it. I can just buy it and call it good. Since I'm planning to put grass in it, that's probably a better idea. And as I always say, having the land is like the most important part. I know it's got a low soil, but that shouldn't matter too much for grass. But we buy it, we can plant the grass in immediately. You can't afford to sample it. I'm not sure how much that even matters for grass. I always sample it after. We can't really afford to pay to sample it right now. Oops. Try that again. All right. What if I put radish in it? Oilseed radish. That goes for a couple of months, and then it could take grass. And then by then we might afford stuff. And I think oilseed radish is one of those things where it's gives you some, improves your environmental score. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens. It also gives us another stock of trees to work from. Well, this is long and slow, so I'll pick it back up towards the end. Alright, given how I did it, I just want to trim up this final end here. And then we'll have this cover crop in. I haven't read up on this, so I'm not 100% sure what's supposed to happen. I mean, I've used oilseed radish before. I get a fertilization out of it, but like what's supposed to happen between then and now, I know I need to lime it as well. Maybe I should have done that before putting the seeds in. But since we're not harvesting this, it doesn't really matter. And we've made a little lettuce money. So I think we can go ahead and do the sample. I'm going to have to go pick that up. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll do the sample next time. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you next time.